Jay here. Yeah, I'm trying out some of this turtle wax rubbing compound. It doesn't seem to have the cutting capacity, the cutting ability that 3M has. And I bought it at AutoZone here a few weeks ago before the rocket arm incident. Yeah, I'm looking at this and I'm like, Because usually if it's cutting in, you're going to see some like paint residue. But I'm just like, it's not working too well. I guess this is meant to be used mainly with a buffer or something, a cutting pad. But yeah, I'm not saying it's garbage or whatever, but kind of like, okay. But yeah. Keys out again. Alright, here they are. Lost my zip tie. I found a zip tie over here. Yeah. Well, I was walking earlier and I found one. Went back yesterday with my inch-pounds torque wrench. Torqued the bolts. Thought I was going to have another broken one, another strip bolt or something. Because I went to do the one on the very opposite end of the one that I broke. And as I was tightening it down right, snugging it, all of a sudden it loosened up. I'm like, oh, holy balls. No, not again. Oh, I was like, God, no. So I carefully took it out and looked at it. And indeed, it started to chew up some of the aluminum inside and the threads. I'm like, no, like Cleveland Brown. No, 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 no. But yeah, I substituted a different bolt that looked in good condition, and I put it in there. And I got it down. I said, okay, this is holding. So I tightened it with a wrench. So okay, this is snugging up really good. So, all right. So I took the torque wrench. I said, moment of truth. I said, well, I've got the drill and I've got the inserts if things get hairy again. And I pushed it and the torque wrench went pop. I was like, oh, it's torqued. And I'm like, oh, thank you, God. And I made sure I cranked the crank. Well, that around here, crank. The crankshaft, so the push rod would go down so there's no tension. I'm like, I'm not gonna, oh no, not again, But yeah, got that. And I went back and made sure they were all torqued. Like 260 inch-pounds is equivalent to 19 foot-pounds. But yeah, I got that done. And I'm like, it's still weird, man. It's like surreal, that it even happened at all, but it did. Yeah, there we go. Sounds really good, man. It's running and everything. I'm just like trying to save it, trying to save the car for when I need it, man, because I remember that one day, like I mentioned in a recent video, walking nearly 5 miles. I'm like, ooh-wee. I'm kind of like, I don't want to drive this thing unless I really need to drive it, Checking on my lights and everything. But yeah, I mean, I think this stuff is meant to be used mainly with like a buffer, It just doesn't have the cutting like 3M, man. I've noticed 3M, you get one of those, what do you call it? Not a chamois cloth, but I can't think of the type of towel. Used to put on there, but it cuts into it pretty good. I'll probably think of it after the video's done. You know, microfiber towel, I just thought of it. But yeah, man, I was walking around earlier, just saying, hey, maybe I'll find a $20 bill or something. Because I'm like I said in one video, so I'm done with overdraft. I mean, I'm like, I really need to save money, you know. I mean, really save it back. And I've tried to do it before. See, I get my spending habits from, you know, the woman who is my mother in life. You know. Yeah. I noticed today my hair's finally starting to grow back out. I'm like, yeah, I just washed it. I'm like, yeah, I put a little ponytail again. I wish I'd never cut my hair. It's just, geez, man, you know. But it is what it is, right? Well, have to walk around and do a little light check here. Things sound so good though, man. There's no tapping or anything. None that I can notice anyway. Sometimes swapping the rocker arms around, you know, that can do some good for a vehicle. A lot of people, oh, you should number those. Yeah, perhaps maybe I should, but, you know, not in this case. Vibration through the camera. Exhaust smells normal. Sounds good. Headlights are on. Looking pretty good. Yeah. Oop. Thanks for taking the time to watch. As always, you know, if you like my videos, you know, give it a thumbs up, comment, or keep it kosher. As always, in the name of Christ the Lord, most importantly, everyone watching, be blessed, be safe, be healthy, and be at peace. And I'm out till next time. Toodles.